My name is Karadin. Once, longer ago than I care to think, I was a paragon to the dwarves of Orzammar. If you seek the anvil, then you must care about my story, or be doomed to relive it.
As in Karadin of Karadin's Cross, spare me, I need the anvil to bargain with Branka. So you want something? Everyone does.
Though I made many things in my time, I rose to fame and earned my status based on a single item, the Anvil of the Void. It allowed me to forge a man of steel or stone as flexible and clever as any soldier. As an army, they were invincible, but I told no one the cost. No mere smith, however skilled, has the power to create life. To make my golems live, I had to take their lives from elsewhere.
Dire shortcut, was it worth it? Sounds like blood magic, a dangerous road, 10 feet tall and invulnerable. I could think of worse fates.
So said my king. I had only intended to use volunteers, but he was not satisfied, and soon a river of blood flowed out of this place. Finally, it was too much. I refused, and so Valtor had me put on the anvil next.
So you sealed it away, Orzammar could use it. What now? Do you want revenge? Sounds like you earned it.
No! I entombed myself here to find a way to destroy the anvil. It must not be used again!
No! The anvil is mine! No one will take it from me!
You, please, help me destroy the anvil. Do not let it enslave more souls than it already has.
You are a paragon. I'm happy if you support a new king. I need to buy with Branka, or I won't make golems. Why should I let your guilt inconvenience me?
Don't listen! He's been trapped here for 1,000 years, stewing in his own madness. Help me claim the anvil, and you will have an army like you've never seen!
Branka, you mad, bleeding nugtail! Does this thing mean so much to you that you can't even see what you've lost to get it?
Look around. Is this what our empire should look like? A crumbling tunnel filled with darkspawn spume? The anvil will let us take back our glory!
Living souls that must be destroyed. You're right, it's too powerful not to keep.
Have you no desire to discover this anvil's potential? It is a marvel, a tool of creation. You could rival the Maker himself with this instrument. If you destroy the anvil, I swear you will regret it.
And how would you like to become a god? Persuasive always, our cause is too important to lose it. Then I suppose...
You would not dare.
Wouldn't I? If I cared only for power? Wouldn't you like to become a big stone machine?
I would rather not find out. Fine. Destroy it if it pleases you.
Thank you, stranger. Your compassion shames me.
Bah! You're not the only master smith here, Karadin. Golems, obey me! Attack!
A control rod! But, my friend, you must help me! I cannot stop her alone!
Oh, lovely. Fight on. We got a couple of nice... Probably gonna have to micromanage everybody at this point.
It's your time to die!
Oh, I'm getting punched in the back. Why are they all ganging up on me? Keep Alistair topped up. Keep me topped up. I've got like 58 of these, so I can chew these down like none. No tomorrow. Lovely, right. Let's go on this way.
Run while you can!
Map is dead. There we go. Oh, Alistair's dead. I didn't keep up top. Auburn's dead as well. I'm going to use Morrigan to replenish us off of this. Auburn's going to die. I'm going to die. Everybody's wailing on her now.
You don't know what.
Oh, we got some dummies. Auburn's gonna die. Top him up. I'm gonna die. Top me up.
You're gonna pay!
Pretty sure what she's doing now. Dropping stones on us. Right, she's aiming for the king. We only lost Alistair, which isn't too bad, I guess. But what now?
We won? We did! Yay! We won! Yay!
You see a large stone chipped with age, a great number of dwarven runes carved into the surface. Examine the tablet more closely. Writing is dwarven appears to be a long list of names, each with the stamps of their houses next to them. We recognize a few of the houses' names. Bottom of the list words, we honor those who have made this sacrifice, let the names be remembered. Carvings is still deep enough for tracing could be taken, allowing the information to be carried elsewhere. Grim, what is this? Can you tell?
Names. Long list of dwarves. Wait, hold on. We honor who have made this sacrifice. Let their names be remembered. Fart me a lullaby. It's a memorial of all the dwarves who became golems. Has to be. If there was some way of getting this back to the Shaper at Orzammar, I bet they'd brown their trousers and pay good gold for it. Probably both.
Take a trace in there. Ancient runes are traced into a stack of papers which you store into your pack. So we only lost Alistair, which I suppose at the end of the day, it was quite a tough fight. It was hectic as balls, but
I shall do it.
potent lyrium potion. So for a moment I slipped up on the keeping on top of everybody's health. Amber glows a liquid metal from lyrium vein through it, but the darkness attests the bloody past. Built straight out of the stone of the floor, trying to move it would require years to chip away at the base. Was a chest. Ran straight past that. Diamond shock coat. I missed the rest of it. That's the thing we clicked on. Right, let's go speak to Kara now.
Another life lost because of my invention. I wish no mention of it had made it into history.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. Stupid woman. Always knew the anvil would kill her.
But at least it ends here. I thank you for standing with me, stranger. The anvil waits there for you to shatter it.
Yes, excellent idea. Just destroy it now, after all this.
Is there any boon I can grant you for your aid? A final favor before I am freed from my burden?
You lost Branca to this. What do you want? Need a Paragon support to settle an election? I shall thank you for anything your skill can add to my cause. Don't suppose you would make another golem. Suppose we could butter up Ogren. Need a Paragon support though.
Yeah. I don't suppose you can bring Bronca back. Maybe make her a golem like you.
I would not do such a thing to her, even if I could.
Somehow I didn't think so. Well, and I don't want anything that would remind me of this. Best it's just done. There is still the matter of the election. I mean, we still need a paragon to get the assembly support, right?
For the aid you've given me, I shall put hammer to steel one last time, and give you a crown for the king of your choice.
Yeah, get a super special lid that I don't even get to wear myself. How long is this gonna take, man? That's quite a nice lid, actually, isn't it? Can I just keep it myself?
There, it is done. Give it to whom you will. I do not wish to hear their names, nor anything more of them. I have already lived far beyond my time. I have no place here.
Because unfortunately the anvil can't be salvaged.
Aye, that was my great pride, and soon enough, my shame. You have my eternal thanks, stranger. A trust and I'll turn sharp. May you always find your way in the dark.
He's gonna throw himself into the lava, mate. Suppose that is the only way he could go, isn't it? If he's a golem. I'm a liberator. Honestly, I don't think I've ever sided with Branka once. May have to play through it again on myself and just side with Branka, see what happens. But now I suppose we've got to lug our fat asses all the way back through the tunnel. Veilguard. 3 strength, 3 constitution, fire resistance, stamina regeneration, fire damage, and 4 damage versus dark. Oh, we haven't got Liliane on us, so no point in checking for arrows. What else do we pick up? Paragon armor, 46 strength, +2 to all attributes, 12% chance to avoid missile attacks, 25 physical resistance, fire resistance, and lucky. That's pretty beefy, actually. Branka's shield. Armor penetration, 5 versus darkspawn, 5 versus beasts, 10 physical resistance, and -4 fatigue. What else do we get? We got all this fancy armor here, and then right at the top, a leather helmet. Golem registry. Mildew. It's a gift for Zevran, who we haven't actually bumped into yet, which I'm quite surprised considering how far through the game we are now. Oh yeah, we got, that's the meteor, by the way, that I was talking about, that we found. I've got to go back to the guy at the Grey Warden Keep and see what he makes with it, because I can't remember.
Well, that pretty much beat the sod out of how I imagined it. You ready to head back yet and share the news?
The assembly, they need to know as soon as possible. Let's go. Let's go while a new king can still be made use, still be of use to me.
Those Deshirs have been trying to destroy the city for years. Haven't managed yet.
Lucky, we don't have to do all the run now. We need to go back here, actually. Now the game no longer crashes, I'd be interested to see what's around here to collect. But I might, yeah, I need to pop back there because I ain't got no room as well. Get rid of Veilguard off my team. Oh, we literally went to Orzammar before. I'm gonna go back to thingy because I want to get rid of Veilguard and get Liliana back. Where are you going? Huh? For some reason I just did a 360.
Lords of the Assembly, I call for order. This argument gets us nowhere.
Then why these delaying tactics? I call for a vote right now. My father has one living child to assume the Idukan throne. Who would deny him that?
Your father made me swear on his deathbed you would not succeed him.
I apologize for the interruption, Lord Steward, but the Grey Warden has returned.
We should let the Warden speak. What news do you bring?
Bear a crown from Paragon. Bring a crown forged by Carden on the Anvil of the Void. Bear a crown from Paragon for his chosen king.
Carden was trapped in the body of a golem. This Warden granted him the mercy he sought, releasing him and destroying the Anvil of the Void. Before he died, Carden forged a crown for Orzammar's next king, chosen by the ancestors themselves.
And we are supposed to trust this. The word of a drunken sot and a murdering exile known to be in Harrowmont's pocket.
Silence! This crown is of Paragon make, and bears House Hortan's ancient seal. Tell us, Warden, whom did Carden choose?
He wished me to give it to whoever I choose.
Why would a Paragon entrust an exile and a murderer with such a weighty decision? This is utterly ridiculous.
We've argued in these chambers for too long. The will of the Paragon is that the Grey Warden decide.
We give it to Balin after all this bullshit that we've been through. Screw that.
I appreciate your forthrightness, Warden. You have acted with grace through this entire torturous process.
See, the thing is, obviously, this decision has consequences later on in the story and stuff like that. And Balin actually turns out to be a good king, if I'm remembering correctly. But obviously, if you choose the Dwarven origin story, then you're never going to give it to Balin because he's a turd. But if you look at it unobjectively, then yeah, I think Balin is the better choice.
The King of Orzammar.
I will not abide by this!
The ancestors have spoken.
Stand behind it. Stand down, Balin, you've lost.
You turned your back on Orzammar when you killed our brother.
Watch out! They brought weapons!
Guards!
Hey, we get to kill him after all. I'm gonna make a beeline straight for him.
No one leaves here
He's attacking my dog apparently. He stunned me. Fight on, bro versus bro. Oh, he beat me to the floor. Yeah, got a finisher on him and everything, mate.
I admit I did not think even Balin would defy the word of a paragon, nor that so many would follow him. But most of Orzammar has seen him for what he really is, and I trust we will bring this insurgency under control.
I have faith in you. Show them you are a strong king and they will follow.
I prefer to be known as a just and compassionate king. Strong too often comes to mean tyrannical, but I will not leave this uprising unpunished. Those loyal to the throne will begin preparations for a surface mission immediately. Orzammar will fulfill its treaties.
Thank you, King Haramont. Perhaps your rule will mark a new era for Orzammar.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I must get to the palace and set our plans in motion.
I must return to my duties on the surface. Just make sure your armor is there when I call, and my son, will he be cared for?
Tell your lover to bring me the child, and they will both have a place in House Haramont. It is the least I can do for your father's grandson. This is the staff I carried as King Endrin's second. Take it as a reminder of your place in Orzammar. I wish you luck against the Blight Warden. May we foster another 4 centuries of peace.
Your role in this election will long be remembered.
Yeah, mate. Haramont's ally. And I got a load of stuff too. All these dead bodies. Ogren's still wielding his weapon.
The king will not forget your service,
Get
warden.
him! Don't worry, Warden. We'll put down this rebellion.
Your role in this election will long be remembered, Warden.
The Assembly paid you great honor, Warden.
See, this is the part where you need Liliana in your party so you can rob all these bastards, because I don't know if you can get back in here afterwards. However, we are now stuck in here. And how do we get out? I'm stuck on the wall as well. I'm trying to look for the way out. Is this the way out? Yeah, this is the way out. However, yeah, we are now done with the dwarven thing. So all we've got left is the mages, which I'll do next, obviously.
Throne restored and legends put to rest. Incredible. If I'd heard it secondhand, I'd have called it a sodding lie. Warden, we've got a king because of you. The rest, impressive, but the Legion is grateful most for restored leadership. It frees us to fight to the darkspawn properly.
I continue to fight the Blight by my side.
You'll have us. It's time the surfaces saw the good the stone can unleash. Back to Orzammar when we win, though. I'll not stay topside to lose my stone sense.
Yeah, mate. Even more badass alloys. Alloys? Alloys. Got a nice shiny set of alloys to go on. Alloys.
The hour. All hail King Pyral Harrowmine.
Loliner? Oh, that's the guy that,
Well, I see what sort of company you've taken up.
yeah. Where is... Oh, there she is.
I heard. It's all over the city. Haramont is king. My son is a noble at last. Thank you, my lord. I will take him to Haramont's estate. I can't wait for a proper bath. My lord, perhaps you would like to give the boy a name? I wanted his father to have this honor.
Name him Endrin for my father. Duncan would have a nice name. Call him Gorim. For the one who stood by me, please name him Trian. My brother's memory. Name him after me. Duncan.
Duncan. That has a nice sound to it.
Aw, I thought Alistair might have some special thing to say. Oh yeah, as like I said, in regards to having to start a whole new game to get back to where I was, I did actually pay attention to what Gorim was telling me while I was thrown in prison. And he said he would meet me in the city of Denerim. So hopefully, when we get round to getting there, we could actually have him on our team. There's the weirdo there.
Have you seen my land? I'm only asking because you never know who's... Right, best...
99 lyrium dust. He's got a life giver there as well. Healing effects, 2 armor, health regeneration. 10 constitution. It's not bad, actually. It's a nice ring. And I've got 227 gold that I'm still looking for something to do with. So. Oh, excuse me. Don't know if you heard that, but I had a bird. 2 sets of Paragon armor as well, mate. Don't need that. Now, I think, if I'm remembering correctly, the dwarves, when they'll be at my camp, and they will ask me for runes, and the more runes I give them, the more help I have when fighting the Blight to the end. You know, fighting the dragon. Harrowment staff. 5 magic, 2 spell power, 4 damage versus darks. Tier 9 staff as well. Tier 9 staff. Dagger, dagger, dagger. Get rid of this darkspawn dagger. Paragon's longsword. Tier 9. And it does a lot of damage. I might have to use this, you know. 4 armor, critical backstab damage. 8 fire damage. But we've got a lot of inventory to sort out, so I'm going to go back to camp. While I'm back at camp, I will get rid of Ogren because I don't want him on my team. Get Liliana back so I can rob people.
That is a most offensive odor.
And you're looking at me?
Should I be looking elsewhere? Have you forgotten about the fish you stored in your backpack, perhaps?
I was saving it. Won't be ready for the lie for at least another day.
Even the chastened did not have such disgusting habits, and they consumed the flesh of the dead.
Fine, fine. I'll soak it in the lie now. Have it your way, Miss Squeamish.
That's not what I... no, never mind. Just get it over with, quickly.
Give me a moment. By the stone. I feel like I'm about to fall off the world with all that sky up there.
I remember that feeling. It passes. You never really get over that feeling. Get over it. We have work to do.
Sodding fabulous. It'll be like being drunk all the time, but without spending all that time actually swallowing. Nothing over your head. At all. Just any time a great sodding big bird can fly overhead and take you away. You people are mad out here. That's all I'm saying. Well, let's get moving. We're losing, daylight.
I forgot he's never been outside before, has he? I'd say, what's his dead body doing there? But I realised now. Let's go straight to Soldier's Peak. Because I remember at the same time I have a bunch of wine and stuff that I can give Ogren. Prezzies.
I bring word, sire. There are demands from the Banorn that you step down from the Regency. They are said to be gathering their forces, as are your allies. It appears it will be civil war after all, despite the darkspawn. Pity. I also have an interesting report. There seem to be grey wardens who survived Ostagar. How, I don't know. But they will act against you. I have arranged for a solution, with your leave.
Hey, there he is.
Even crows send their regards.
An assassin? Against grey wardens, we will need the very best, sire.
And the most expensive.
Just get it done.
—
That's it, mate. You start to panic. There's a big ass dwarf coming with a boot to kick you square in the balls. Got that. Oh, I got a nice stash of stuff in here. Let's put the greater ones in there. I'll save them for the big fight at the end. Greater injury kit. I'll put them in there for the injury kit. So I've got 22 lesser injury kits. Mate. Keep the stamina ones in there as well. I don't know why. I keep forgetting I got them. Never use them. Potent. Keep them in there as well for the big fight. Nature salves. Ice salves. Keep that in there because everyone else actually joined the ship. We'll go back to camp in a minute anyway, so that can go in there, that can go in there, that can go in there. Oh, we forgot to hand the register thing in, so we'll have to go back to Orzammar as well. All those missions we've yet to complete. Oh, like a surprise cheese thing? Kept a load of stuff. I wasn't sure what to do with it. So anything I wanted to keep, but I didn't want to get rid of, it's all in there, so can we not store? Have I maxed out my space? No, that's winds. That's Ogrins. Winds, that's Ogrins. Ogrins. We can be best pals with Ogren now when we hand him all this. It does appear we only have a certain amount of space in there. Fair enough. Ogren mate. I know you're nursing. Oh, it's not actually. It's Alistair who's nursing an injury. Have some ale.
By my ancestors, this is a wonderful gift.
He's still neutral. Yeah, I have another one.
My ancestors, this is a wonderful gift. That looks fine indeed.
Feel it? Give him a couple of beers. He's already my friend. It's a big health boost. Yeah, bro.
Warden.
Let's have a look at what you got first. Yeah, see what I mean? Like, he doesn't have like all of the dark, Grey Warden scout armor and Grey Warden mage armor and all that sort of stuff anymore. I don't know why. I don't know if I did something different last time, or are you supposed to have that, and because my mobs stuff is different, but yeah.
Warden.
In my travels, I found this strange metal in a crate.
This is star metal. If you give this to me, I will craft for you a thing of legend.
How much will it cost me?
Nothing. My family owes you much.
Star metal longsword, that sounds perfect. I don't want to two-hand it.
And so it shall be.
Oh, how's he doing? He's taking his own... Oh, that looks nice.
I call this blade Starfang. May it serve you well. I must rest after my exertions. Warden?
No worries. Surprised you did take your own head off then, mate. You were waving that thing around like a crazy man. Starfang, you know. 3 dexterity, 3 damage, 3 armor penetration, messy kills, 6 attack, 6 electricity damage. That's good crit, armor penetration, and damage overall. Yes, please. Yeah. What do we have? We have 2 willpower. Spread. So we've got like 237. Whatchamacallit now? So we've got lots of stuff to buy when we find nice stuff. Let's go to camp. clear Alistair's thing, because we're about to walk into an ambush and discover Zebran, so... And he will join our party.
How will you end it?
We have to fight the archdemon. I thought we just asked the darkspawn to please leave.
If you hope to slay the archdemon with wit, you may want to arm yourself first. You say you are a Grey Warden. I have heard stories of this order.
You date Amanoma? What have you heard? What does this have to do with anything?
Great strategists and peerless warriors. That is what we hear of the Wardens. So far, I am not impressed.
Think you could do better? I'm not here to impress you. I'm new to the Wardens.
Evidently not. It remains only to see what you are here for.
He still approves of me even though I bullied him. Oh, okay. Emissary Veilguard.
Orzammar has sent her best, Warden. It has been a long time since the Dwarven army has marched on the surface.
You need anything?
Outfitting any army on short notice, there's always room for more gear. Gems would serve the most utility. The Middlestone, sapphires and the like. We're dealing with many smaller foundries and larger values might overwhelm.
Ah, so he's the one who needs the stones and that. Okay, fair enough. I thought it was the elves who needed that, but... Alright. Did I bring... Yes, I did. The Arsten. I know you just moaned at me for not doing my job properly, but... have a totem.
Unexpected. Thank you.
Gets rid of that. I'm going to take a bit of time here to see who suits this new armor that we've collected and new weapons and that, and bring it back once I've managed to sort out all my gear and managed to sort out my weapons, armor and inventory. Haven't really changed very much because 90% of whatever we picked up at the end of Orzammar there was requiring like 42 strength, so we're nowhere near being able to wear any of it anyway. But I have changed a couple of things. So for myself, you can't see the picture here for some reason, but the Paragon longsword we picked up, I gave myself that. It looks quite cool actually. Sort of like Oran's sword from Final Fantasy X a little bit. But I gave myself that. It gives good damage, good armor penetration, and some real good stats. And the Starfang that I gave myself, I've now given that to Alistair. One of the main reasons I did it that way is Alistair doesn't quite have enough strength for the Paragon sword. It requires 35. He's only got 34. So for now he can use this. I might swap him around. Because the Starfang one does look really cool, to be fair. And the only other thing I've managed to change is Morrigan. She now has Paramount stat because it was way better than the one she was using. The darkspawn thing at the bottom doesn't necessarily matter. We don't need anything that's... Now we're out of Orzammar, we don't need anything that's good against darkspawn for a little while yet, so... Yeah, that's the only things I've been able to change. As I said, everything now's required like 42 strength, which we can't do yet. All of the best sets do actually. The Paragon's armor requires 42. Not sure what Kaelin's set does, and then there's the other one as well. Dragonbone one, the one we got a chest piece for or whatever at the start of the game. Yeah, that all requires like 40 odd strength, so we can't use any of it yet. The only other thing I've managed to do is, not a lot because you can see from my money, but I managed to buy the Tome of Physical Technique and the Tome of Arcane Technique. I brought those from the dwarf for the shop here. Is it Bodan Fedic, his name is? Yeah, him. Yeah, one of these. I'm gonna pop back to Orzammar now because there's a merchant there who also had a Tome of Physical and Arcane. So I might as well buy those as well. At the same time, I can hand in like this Steadcast insignia. There was something else we had to hand in as well. Was it the... Yeah, the Golem Registry, that was it. So we can polish off all of those missions. And then, depending, I'm assuming we're going to get ambushed now that we sin Zevran in the cutscene. That's normally what happens. Let's take Alistair back with us, Margan and Liliana. Yeah, normally as soon as you see Zevran, next time you go on the world map, you get ambushed. I'm up here at the moment because I dumped a load of stuff in my stash and sorted that out. Oh, and all of the like topazes and greenstones and quartz and all that, I've handed them off now to the dwarf, dumped them off. So some of the stuff like the diamond and that, they didn't want, so we can just sell those if need be, but I'll keep them on me for now. So, that's going to do it for this episode. I just want to take a quick second to say a massive thank you for those of you who are watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then please consider smashing that like button or dropping a sub. You don't have to, of course, it's entirely up to you, but it is free and it just helps my channel grow a little bit more. Most of all, though, I just want to say again a massive thank you for those of you who are watching, and I hope to see you all in the next one.